How to set up and use Save by OpenArchive. Save by OpenArchive is a secure mobile app designed for Android and iOS that helps you protect and manage multimedia files. It's a practical solution for anyone who needs a reliable way to securely preserve and easily find their important digital media. This guide will walk you through Save's key features and help you streamline your digital workflow. If you'd like to follow along, you will need your smartphone with an internet connection. You don't need your own server to demo the Save app, but if you already have a WebDev compatible server configured, you can use that, or you can also set one up before the tutorial using services like Nextcloud or OwnCloud, or create an account with the Internet Archive. How to install Save. You can find and download the Save app on your smartphone by searching for Save by OpenArchive in the Google Play Store or Apple App Store. After installation, select Open. The first time you open Save, you'll be greeted with a series of onboarding screens that welcome you to the app. Let's tap the Get Started arrow. These screens give you a quick overview of Save's functionality, like connecting to the Internet Archive or your own private server, setting Creative Commons licenses and adding metadata, verifying the authenticity of your media, and selecting security measures to protect your media in transit. When you're ready, tap the check mark to continue. Connecting to servers and adding folders. To securely store your media, you will need to connect to a server. Save gives you the option of connecting to the Internet Archive or your own private server. Each server option is appropriate for different use cases. If you choose to connect to the Internet Archive, you can upload your files via Save to their free public server. Another option is to set up your own private server using Nextcloud or any other WebDev compatible server where you can store your data privately, either locally on your self-hosted physical server or in their cloud. Private servers are useful for those documenting significant events, backing up testimonials, or securely storing critical visual or audio records. While most Nextcloud instances are generally secure, organizations with operational security knowledge can enhance protection by setting up a private local server that can offer enhanced control and additional security benefits. You can connect to both the Internet Archive and other WebDev compatible servers at the same time to help you store various kinds of media to meet your preservation needs, which may include both content that needs to be securely preserved and media that is suited for larger public audiences. How to connect to a private server. Let's get started by connecting to a private server. In this case, we'll be using Nextcloud, but you can connect to any WebDev compatible server. If you want more information on WebDev servers, check out the link in the description below. Enter your server's information here, including its web address and your login credentials. You can also name your server and optionally set Creative Commons licensing for your server if you would like. A Creative Commons license allows you to communicate permissions regarding reuse, republishing, and distribution of media, and we encourage you to read more about it by clicking on the links on your phone screen, which we've also included in the video description. Once you've connected to your server, tap Next. You will receive a message indicating that you've successfully connected to your server. Tap Done to proceed. How to connect to the Internet Archive's public server. You can also connect to the Internet Archive by logging in or creating a new Internet Archive account for free. If you are creating a free public Internet Archive account for the first time, you will need to tap Create One, which will take you to the Internet Archive website. Before you do, please note that by uploading media to the Internet Archive, you grant the Internet Archive a non-exclusive, royalty-free right to use your content. Also, any content you upload will be publicly accessible and will be subject to their terms of service and content upload guidelines, so please be mindful about which media you archive here, as it will be publicly visible. With that in mind, let's choose the Internet Archive and set up a connection there. Once you have connected to the server, you will receive a message indicating that you've successfully connected. Tap Done to proceed. More information regarding the Internet Archive's terms of service and information on licensing guidelines is available in the video description. How to add a folder. Before you upload any media, you must create or add an existing folder. You can choose to create a new folder for your media, or if you're using a private server, send media to an existing folder. First-time users will receive a pop-up that prompts them to add a folder when they tap the plus sign in the bottom navigation bar. You can also add a folder by tapping the hamburger menu and selecting Add Folder. If you select Browse Existing Folders, you can choose from a folder that is already on the server and send your media there. Let's choose Cultural Events and select Add. Now there is a folder titled Cultural Events on the main screen for our private server space, and you can send media to that folder by selecting the plus icon at the bottom of your screen. Changing servers and folders. Navigating to different folders or servers added to the Save app is easy. Simply tap the hamburger menu on the upper right corner to see the server you are connected to and all the folders you've added for that server. This will also allow you to switch between folders on that server. To change servers or add a new one, tap the hamburger menu and tap the downward arrow to the right of the server name. If you've connected to multiple servers, you will see a list of your servers here. Simply tap the server you want to navigate to. To add a new server, select Add New Server, and you will be brought to the Connect to Server screen. To add a new folder, tap the hamburger menu and tap the New Folder button at the bottom of the screen. How to add media and upload it to a folder. To add media to your folder, tap the plus sign at the bottom center and give Save permission to access the photos on your device. You only need to do this once. Here you can select media from your gallery to add to your folder. Long press the plus sign to upload files from your device's file manager, or use the in-app capture feature to document directly within the Save app. The order in which you select your media here will be the initial queuing order for their upload. For now, let's select images to upload from our phone's gallery. As the pop-up suggests, you can edit multiple items at once. You can also long press on an item to enable multiple select, and then touch the other items you'd like to include in the batch. After selecting media, tap the Edit button on the bottom left of your screen. From here, any contextual metadata that you add will be included with all the media you selected in the previous screen. So let's include location and notes. You can also select the flag icon on an image to indicate significant content and have this media stored in a subfolder within the folder you're uploading to. This could be useful for situations where you want to mark your favorite media, or media that's particularly sensitive, or media that needs to be processed before others. When you're finished, touch Done to save your updates. Now you can upload your media with metadata included. In the top right corner, tap Upload. Once you've tapped Upload, you will go back to the My Media page where you can view the upload progress for each item. You can also rearrange the order in which they're uploaded or remove any queued media. To do this, tap on any uploading image to open the Edit Upload screen. This will pause the uploads and display the upload queue. You may want to rearrange your queue so that the largest files are the last to upload and the smaller files are sent more quickly. When you click Done, you can see some of your items have uploaded. If you open a browser on your laptop or phone and log into your server to view its contents, you will see those media files in a folder called Cultural Events. Once the others are finished, you will see them on the server too. Back on the My Media page, you can see a teal Edit Folder icon. By pressing this icon, you have the ability to rename the folder, select media to remove thumbnails from the screen, archive the folder, and remove the folder from the app. Please note that this will not remove the media from the server, just remove it from being visible within the app. Also, any copies of this media will not be removed from your camera roll automatically if they were uploaded from there. After you've confirmed that your media has been transferred, you can delete the media from your camera roll directly. How to customize Save settings. Save offers enhanced settings that allow you to customize the app to your needs. To get to the settings, tap the gear icon at the bottom right of your screen. Here you can see several buckets of setting types: Secure, Archive, Verify, Encrypt, and General. Under Secure, you have the option to lock the app with a custom passcode. When passcode lock is enabled, the app automatically blurs the screen when switching between apps or viewing recent tasks. Under Archive, users can choose to upload media only when connected to Wi-Fi. This section also provides server management capabilities, including renaming servers, adjusting Creative Commons license settings, and removing servers from the app. Additionally, archived folders can be managed directly within this section. If a folder is unarchived, it will be visible and accessible from the hamburger menu. Under Verify, you can enable or disable proof mode. By enabling proof mode, a JSON file with additional metadata will be created at the point of capture when recording within the Save app. This file enables independent verification of the location and other EXIF data embedded in the media files. You can learn more about proof mode by clicking the link in the description of the video. Please note that you will need to grant additional permissions to use proof mode. Under Encrypt, you have the option to enable onion routing to send media exclusively over the Tor network using Orbot. To use this feature, you must have Orbot installed and connected on your phone. On iOS, you'll be prompted to enter an API key. When you connect to Orbot, this key will automatically be copied on your device's clipboard. Simply paste it in the dialog box and tap OK to proceed. Finally, under General Settings, you can switch between light and dark mode, learn more about the Save app, and view our terms and privacy policy on OpenArchive's website. In the iOS app, you can also enable compression to reduce the file size when uploading images and videos from your gallery. That's it for this setup video. You should now be up and running with Save. We invite you to explore the rest of the website while you are there, including our FAQs and other documentation about OpenArchive and the Save app.